you got the sun. So we haven't been to bed yet. And just about this time, he gets a little crazy because, you know. So, wrote my first books around 2000, 2000, 2000. I wrote my first books around 2009 on Amazon. And he's one of the important men in Hollywood that can get projects made and publicized and all that stuff. And he hasn't done it yet. Wonder why. Why does he get to hide? He says I have a big mouth. I don't know how to keep a mouth shut. Right. Right. Something about selling Superman to the highest bidder, making millions of dollars, losing millions of dollars. And now he can't stand me because the sun's coming out. Tired. I am tired. No, I'm no angel. I am no angel. I am definitely the worst of the worst, aren't I? But I'm all growing the brownies. And one gets tired of the bullshit, you know? One gets tired of the bullshit. Sacrifice. Many sacrifices I made. I am an open book. I'm constantly observed by somebody, sometime. I'm too dreadful not to be observed by somebody always. And yet, I'm not that dreadful, am I? I can't because I'm observed. So there's a hypocrisy going on there. If you got a beef with me, come and lay it down like Dad just did. If we're not dead, there's no beef. You know, we can take some time off from each other. But it has been 90 days here with him. And Very capricious man with a dreadful temper. So, Sashita, well, she doesn't really want me around. That's more than clear. But I'm around, aren't I? I'm around. And I ain't going anywhere. I'm, not, I'm here because I want to be here. I could be somewhere else. Anywhere, really. But I'm here. So what am I doing here? I haven't seen Katya the cat in a while. I've been thinking about going to see Katya in Santa Fe, actually. Maybe when my money arrives tomorrow or the day after, just grab a Greyhound and go to Santa Fe. Knock on the door and say, hey, remember me? I want to ask you a couple of questions. That could resolve a lot of problems for me all in one full swoop. I miss my cats. I miss my house. Of course I do. But I also realized that was not sustainable. That was a sinking ship, and the cats deserve better than that. You know, the cats don't deserve so much pain, so much sacrifice. You see, stir the pot. How are you going to stir the pot if you are the pot? Makes no sense. And all those rich people that live in Westwood and Beverly Hills are still the rich people that live in Westwood and Beverly Hills. You know, they're still doing their show, pony show. While I'm here fighting with my dad about my books. Something doesn't cling. Something doesn't add up. Something doesn't make sense here. There's something going on that doesn't make sense. Dad and I are writing a book about King Oedipus. Motherfuckers. You know? And Trump invading Minnesota. So it's a little bit like when you set up a chess set. First, you deploy your pawns, then you deploy your knights and your bishops, then you defend with your rooks. Rook, rooks. And finally, it's you sacrifice the queen to save the king. Sacrifice. Yeah, yeah. I'm not a hypocrite. Maybe many things, but I'm not a thief and I'm not a hypocrite. I say it the way it is. And that goes for everybody, you know? And yeah, I got a big mouth. Somebody got a problem with that? Come to me and ask me in person. Let's take a look at what I have to say about it. You want to rip out my tongue? Do it or don't. What would you do if a bunch of armed men come to your house to take you away? Do you fight? Do you lay your head down? Do you sacrifice yourself for your neighbors? You know, what do you do if they come for your father or for your sister or for your brother or for your, well, if you are wise, you don't do anything, right? You let them take them away, or you don't, or you fight for your people. Will you win? Will you lose? Does it matter? You're fighting for the right thing. Winning or losing, it's really just a matter of perspective. Is this a win? Have I lost the battle? And when you lose, if you lose everything, if there is nothing left to lose, are you finally free? Are you truly free at that moment? Are you beyond reproach? Death is beyond reproach. When you're dead, you have no more debts to anybody because you're dead. Right? Ergo, the suicide bombers and all those crazy ones. But when a whole bunch of people want to see you dead, do you let them get their wish? Or do you fight not to get dead? And how do you defend yourself from people that want you dead? How do you make yourself not dead when everybody wants you dead? Good morning. How are you?
Did you know what? I already told you. You you bought a car. I'm gonna be towed away.
Yeah, I told him.
No, you told him I'm gonna tow it away because I'm gonna get inspection this
Right.
Thursday, tomorrow.